How dank on a scale of 1 to 10 do you want the vid? But on that scale, is 1 the best or is 10 the best? I want 10. Oh, so lowest possible dankness. No. Depends if you want eye cancer or not. You know what? Let's have you do what you think. I'm just imagining this video you're gonna edit, and it's like, I'm gonna say something that is only kind of like mildly funny, kind of like, like the small exhale through the nose funny, where you type LOL but you don't actually laugh. And then all of a sudden it's like, boom, blah, 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 and like a bass drops, and you see Fortnite people dabbing on the sides of the screen. Holy shit, French, calm down. Alright, shoot. A bunch of our buffs are gonna wear off. Oh, Jesus! I thought we were out of combat! Okay, hold on. To be clear, I'm not telling a story about the surgery itself. No one needs to hear about that, especially on Twitch. I mean, it's a vasectomy. You all know what that is. But I go in to get this procedure, and the doctor is, and it's related to the story. The doctor is a black woman. So the nurse prepares me. So basically, I'm on the table. I'm letting it. I have no shame. I'm letting it all hang out. And there's like a gown with a hole in it, basically. And I'm like that before I meet the doctor. So the doctor comes in, and I'm like, she's like, "Hey, nice to meet you." I'm shaking hands with someone and meeting them while I'm hanging out. So I tell her, I say, I can proudly say this is the first time I've introduced myself to someone while like this. So we're gonna get started here and get this done. And she's like, I strongly advise you to not look at it. I'm like, I don't plan on it. I don't want to suddenly get violently ill or something. She's like, good, I don't need you throwing up on yourself while I'm in the middle of this. I'm just gonna focus on these ceiling tiles. So I'm focusing on the ceiling tiles, and she starts the procedure. Basically, anytime she sees me start to tense up, she has this syringe with a painkiller, and she'd just be like, pop! And she would just inject me again. And she tells me at the end of the procedure, it was anytime she saw my toes, like, and then she would just pop and just get me again with it. There was no, like I was completely clear-headed. She was just like numbing my lower half for this. So she's doing this procedure, and I don't remember which happened first. There's two funny events that happen. One of them, you know, like when you're at the dentist, they have like the big light that's on like the robot arm, and they can pull the light down to get like a lot of light in your mouth. There's one of those she's using down there. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, can I ask a question? And she's like, sure. And she's still working. And I'm like, I'm genuinely curious, but I am not wanting to say the easiest words to ask the question. And I'm like, so you know how if it's cold, things can get smaller? And she's kind of like, uh-huh. Like, this ain't my first rodeo, kid. And I was like, what do you do if you need to do this procedure and that's a problem? And I was genuinely curious, and I was like, there's no one else I can ask this. And she's like, honey, this lamp isn't down here because I can't see. It was a heat lamp.
Rolling over, tossing, turning my king size bed. Think I'm too big for my britches, getting king size, yeah.
So if 10 is that, maybe not a 10.